guys? How we doing? This is Break the Chains News and Info. I'm Corey, and with me always is Greg.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're here excited. We're excited about this.
Oh, fuck
news.
yeah, we're excited.
We're fucking pumped.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So we got two of the best fighters in the known universe fighting it out for, I don't know, they're not even fighting for anything.
Yeah, because when you've got millionaires fighting each other, it's not really for money. I call it pride.
Yeah. I mean, ego, power, fame, fortune, the whole nine. I mean, these guys are definitely performance artists at their finest.
Well, let's hope they're at their finest. Because I mean, if Mayweather pulls another fight like Pacquiao, I'm going to be pissed. It's fucking true. I mean,
you're not going to be the only one, I'll tell you that.
He just ran the whole fucking time.
Right. Well, that's what he's known for, right?
Yeah.
Ducking and hiding, running. I mean, dude, let's put it this way. Before we get into the whole throwing down on who's got what and who's putting money where, I have to say this, though. Mayweather is an excellent fighter. He has been doing this for upwards of 20-plus years, almost as long as McGregor's been alive.
Exactly. And you can't take anything away from him. He definitely is undisputed champion.
Yep.
I mean, many have come in, many have tried. You can't take that away from him, absolutely.
And that is with a really big asterisk. Because this dude wins by rules. This dude is a rule book player.
Well, stop and think about it, Corey. Like, I've heard this a lot. And where I get kind of pissy about it is, yes, he won by the rules, but it's a fucking sport.
You're sure.
You know, it's the same thing as a 2-minute drill in football.
Right.
Or calling a timeout right before they kick. Those are rules that they've used to be successful.
Yeah, they can't catch a ball outside of the bounds.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just gonna finish this. We're just gonna finish this off. I was basically there. No, it doesn't work that way.
Exactly. So what he does is he uses the rules because those are the rules.
He's smart.
He knows the sport.
Yeah.
And just like sometimes when your favorite team doesn't pull out that amazing win that you expected, they, instead kneel the ball. Yeah. It's the same thing that he does, and it's fucking frustrating as a fan. It's fucking frustrating as a spectator because, God, all you want to do is see this guy fucking punch the shit. I mean, you want to see somebody get knocked out. Yeah. Let's be real honest, and that's the sole difference between the UFC and boxing right now. UFC is all about the knockouts. It's all about
power.
It's raw.
Sheer adrenaline.
It's everything that boxing wasn't, which is calculated,
technique,
and technical,
form.
Exactly.
Yeah, the whole nine.
Boxing was always it was the idea of the perfect fighter.
It was almost like watching I don't want to throw flowers onto it, but like watching like a ballet or a dance.
Oh my God, you queer!
when you watch a good boxing match, you see these people intermingle with each other in such a way that it's just like
it's a chess game too.
Almost poetic. They're just like doing this thing. They're moving. They're grooving. They're feeling each other's vibe, and and
eventually someone gets knocked the fuck out.
Not for nothing though. Conor ain't no dancer, but he's definitely a fucking performer.
Holy shit! Yeah, that guy. Oh, you know what Conor and McGregor reminds me of is like old WWE. Like
WWF. I mean, if you're talking about old, you're talking about old.
WWE,
you go back to WWF. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
No. Let's go further back.
Okay.
We're talking Ric Flair, Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
You know that
sweet
flashy,
chin music.
Yeah, that
Shawn
flashy.
Michaels.
You know that flashy fucking shit talker. You're like, what the fucking drugs are they on? That's that's when I see him. That's exactly what I remember.
Mick Foley.
Yeah. Mick Foley, exactly.
Yeah.
I usually use Ric Flair because Ric Flair was very stylish. He was very flamboyant.
Yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage.
They strutted around. They talk shit. What Conor McGregor is bringing back to the sports, and I say sports because this is ultimately a hybrid. It's a
crossbreed.
It's a cross of two sports. So not only are you going to have boxing fans watch, you're going to have UFC fans. So I think what Conor's bringing back to the sports is showmanship, which we haven't had a lot.
Definitely.
I mean, Manny Pacquiao, fantastic fighter, not too good with the interviews.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? This is what, and I think this might be where boxing and fighting might be going.
Yeah.
As like almost a new world order kind of a thing.
Sure.
Just a one platform where you can have boxing matches, or you can have, and maybe that's what Dana White's going for, man. That guy's genius. So God only knows.
It's a smart move because you got these guys coming in with their personality, their showmanship, their flair, all that flavor of the Mayweather persona. My name's Money Way. I got this check. I got this dollar. I got this bag of money I carry around with me. And then you got McGregor just pissing on, literally just throwing shit on everyone that gets in his way.
Well, that's the two definitely personify their countries of origin.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Mayweather barely fucking. Let's be real honest. He's taking a bunch of shots to the head. The man's barely fucking coherent.
Yeah.
And then you've got Conor McGregor that looks like he just fucking walked out of the pub and said, let's fucking do this.
Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah,
he's ready.
It's definitely the personification of both of those countries because, and maybe, I don't know. When I look at Mayweather, I go, oh, fuck. This is what people see around the world as us. But same shit could be happening in Ireland right now where they're going, oh, fuck, Conor, shut up. You're making us look bad, brother.
That's the truth, man. But I think honestly they're catering to their own strengths because Conor is a genuine Irishman at heart.
Oh, absolutely.
And that being said, though, he might talk a good game, but he's sincere in his return. If he were to lose this match, he would concede professionally. As much as he's talking this shit,
of course,
as much as he's being a little showboater. This guy,
little
Well,
showboater.
5'9" showboater.
Well, okay, there you
go. He's gonna concede to the loss if he loses, and I think he won't. I think he won't.
Well, okay, all right, and this is where we're gonna differ because, like I just said, Mayweather knows the rules. He knows the loopholes. He knows what boxing judges are looking at.
He went by the book, like I said in the beginning.
Exactly. And that UFC book is not the same. Now, they both count punches, how they land the punches, they're both scored similarly. And I barely made that out, but similarly.
Similarly.
I've had a few drinks. But honestly, it's not the same sport.
It's not.
So just like if Mayweather was coming into the octagon, I would say Mayweather's fucked. But I honestly feel like McGregor might have the disadvantage, and it may be too much for him because, like we've talked before, Mayweather likes to run, he likes to duck, he likes to use the rounds to his advantage. He uses the time, he uses all that, which makes for fucking boring ass. I mean, what does he have? How many knockouts does he have?
I want to say, let me pull it up here. Floyd Mayweather.
Well, we know he's 49-0.
He's 49-0.
Okay.
His last knockout was in September 2011 against Ortiz.
So he has not knocked somebody out in 6 years.
In 6 years
of fighting.
Yep.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yep. He's got a 53% knockout ratio out of all of his fights.
So that's
26%, 20 something fights.
Or 20
out of 49.
26 fights, yeah.
Yeah, so half of his fights are knockouts, but the last knockout was over 6 years ago. He looks like a little tool bag wearing all his goddamn belts in his picture.
He does look like a fucking douchebag.
Yeah. He's got a tiny head. He's got a tiny head, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to crush you with my fucking fist, huh? No, and this is, I mean, give me a second here. Let me show you a little minute here. McGregor just talking his game real quick.
Right now, I'm going to rip him apart, and I don't give a fuck about his legacy. I don't give a fuck about his money troubles. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Do you feel like you're in his head? Under his skin?
I think he can handle it as well. Let's see. I think we're both similar. I think we just enjoy the show. I think we enjoy the circus, and we're bouncing back and forth off each other. So let's hope the fight goes the same way. Let's hope he can do what he's saying. He's made some statements. I'm going to KO him, he said. And today he's saying, I can fight. I'm saying, you can't fight. But then I was like, show me you can fight then. You know what I mean? Show me you can fight. So if he comes to fight, I'll win the fight no matter what. But I'm saying if he does, I'll give him his respect.
like I said, he's an Irishman that's going to concede in his win if he wins. It's going to also concede in his loss if he loses.
But here's the thing: is he setting up to lose? I know you've got all the faith in Conor, and do not get me wrong. I hope he kicks the shit out of Mayweather because I can't wait to see that press conference at the end. Because I want to watch Mayweather just fucking.
Mayweather won't even show up at that point. He's gonna be so pissed off. He's gonna be such a little tired bitch. He's gonna be so not even speaking a word. I'm gonna say Conor takes it within 6 rounds, whether it be the 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, or 6th round. If Conor does not take it within 6 rounds, Mayweather's going to win by numbers.
If it goes to decision, Mayweather's going to win.
For sure.
I mean, nobody's second-guessing that. Yeah. If it goes down to the scorecard, Mayweather is going to win because that's his forte. That's what he does well. Mm-hmm. I mean, he doesn't even have a decision. He's 49-0. There is no N1. In boxing, there can be that decision. You know what I mean?
How sad would it be if it was 49-1?
Don't you... Yeah, or don't even say that this one goes to decision because that would fucking piss me off, and I'd stop watching boxing altogether.
No. I think with Conor talking as much as he talks, he better put him to bed before the 12th. He's going to have to. Before the 12th.
He's going to have to. And one other big difference between boxing and MMA is, the rounds. How long can Conor keep up with those rounds?
And that's why I say within 6 because
exactly.
If Conor doesn't. He's got his steam until that halfway point, and then he's gonna waver, and he's gonna falter. But I'll tell you what, he's gonna knock his head. He's gonna knock Mayweather's head around a bit. I
absolutely.
As soon as he gets that punch in, it's gonna shake his fucking confidence, Mayweather's confidence.
Yeah, but the problem is you're also dealing with what? Their gloves are 3 times the size.
I think they're doing 10 ounce gloves. I believe they're doing 10. The fact is that you got a dude. I mean, have you watched any of the news, the new tours that they're doing? Mayweather is sitting there hunched over, hiding behind his hat, just being very passive, very beta. All right, Conor McGregor sitting there with his chest out, fucking prim proper suit, looking fresh, looking clean, new haircut, walking around strutting like he owns the damn joint, and he said it himself. I mean, this guy's oozing winning material. So that in itself is going to play into the match way before they even put the gloves on.
Yeah, but the same can be said that Mayweather is using his cool confidence. Sitting there quiet, let the shithead fucking run his shit, and then come August when they fight, then he shuts him up.
Yeah.
Now that works if he knocks him out.
If he does
it. See, right. I think both of them have a little bit to lose here. This is a big fight for both of them. It could mean the end of Mayweather's career.
Well,
essentially, he's pretty much at the end of it anyway.
He's already out, but at the same time, that would just taint his record so much that I think quite the contrary. I think if anything, it's going to reignite his career to prove that he's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like as a 41-year-old dude, he's not going to be looking to fight more. But if he gets that taint on his record of 49-1, I don't even know what would think. I don't even know where he would go because what is he going to do? He can't erase that number.
No.
He can't erase it.
No, that's your record.
But he's gonna have to prove it back at some point. Yeah. He's not gonna go. Let's put it this way: he's not gonna go back into retirement with a 49-1.
Yeah, and we'll find out, I guess, in August. You could go back and forth for both guys. Who knows? What's the date? August 26th, right?
August 26th on a very expensive channel.
Or you can probably live stream it somewhere illegal.
Honestly, I mean it's going to be a great fight.
I think a lot of people are going to be buying this one. I think this is like that fight of the century. And if it comes down to it's a shitty fight, I think it's the end of boxing.
I don't think it can be possible with these two guys.
No, I don't either.
They're going to both perform amazingly, and we're gonna keep you guys updated.
We're gonna find out, yeah.
We're gonna keep you guys updated on all the different know-hows and the different things that happen with Conor McGregor and Mayweather. Mm-hmm. But this is just a little snippet of all of our sports action and all of our social movements. But follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. BreakTheChainsArt.com is my website. You can check me out there. My Twitter handle, my Instagram handle is BTC Art Design with an underscore in between. BTC underscore Art Design. You can find me there. I'll be posting all kinds of stats and information there. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about it.
Absolutely. Please give us your feedback. This is going to be a hotly debated fight, I have a feeling, and we still have over a month until it happens. So definitely we'll talk about this on online. Leave us messages, let us know what you think.
Feed us stuff online, and we're probably going to be throwing something else out in the next month or so. So stay in touch.